War destroys buildings in seconds, but hunger destroys children slowly, painfully, and silently. In Gaza today, children are not just victims of bombs, they are victims of starvation. This is not only a tragedy, it is a crime against humanity. Gaza, our name. For decades, Gaza has lived under siege. Blockades, restrictions, and poverty have turned daily life into a struggle for survival. But while the world often sees images of explosions and rubble, another quieter war is taking place inside the stomachs of children. This war does not leave behind broken walls, it leaves behind broken bodies. Kauta, 81 body, when filling to sake, according to United Nations reports, over 90% of Gaza's population faces food insecurity. Nearly half of all children are malnourished, and the most heartbreaking fact, doctors say some children weigh less at the age of 10 than the healthy weight of a 3-year-old. These are not just statistics, these are futures being erased. Kambaling. Mothers in Gaza face impossible choices. Some give up their own meals so their children can eat. Others boil grass, wild plants, or even animal feed to quiet the cries of hunger. A mother named Hanan told reporters, "I hear my child cry for milk, and I have nothing to give." Do you know what it feels like to hear that sound? Myanmar, 81 body, no Mayo people, come over lighter, wild plants or healthy, individual, wrestle wesper, where help blesses. Inside Gaza's hospitals, doctors say they are treating children who are not injured by bombs, but by hunger. Tiny arms and legs so thin that they can barely support the weight of a body. Eyes sunken, lips cracked, too weak to even cry. Doctors use the word wasting, a medical term for when the body eats itself to survive. Some children reach the hospital too late. Their bodies simply give up. Siwi, who are sheet instead of questioning, using that this is not just a shortage of food, it is a system collapsing. Blockades prevent enough aid from entering. Farms and fishing boats are destroyed, markets are empty, and what little food exists is unaffordable for most families. And without electricity, storing medicine and nutrition becomes impossible. The result, a humanitarian disaster where hunger spreads faster than hope. Let us put faces to these numbers. Youssef, 6 years old, weighs only 15 pounds, the average weight of a toddler. Amal, a baby girl, died not because of disease, but because her body could no longer fight infections without food. These children should be in classrooms, in playgrounds, laughing, running, dreaming. Instead, they are in hospital beds, fighting battles their small bodies cannot win. International aid groups call this a man-made famine. But while the world debates politics, the children of Gaza cannot wait. Every hour without food takes another child closer to death. Every delay in aid delivery is a sentence written against innocent lives. Survivors speak with broken hearts. One father said, "I would rather die in war than watch my child die from hunger." Another young boy, no older than 10, told aid workers, "I dream of bread." These voices are not cries for pity, they are cries for humanity. Hunger does not just kill, it leaves scars that last for life. Children who survive severe malnutrition often suffer stunted growth, weak immune systems, and long-term health problems. An entire generation of Gaza's children may grow up without the chance to reach their full potential. And if the world does not act, this generation will be remembered not for what it achieved, but for what it was denied. When bombs fall, the world reacts. When buildings collapse, the cameras roll. But when children starve slowly, there is only silence. And yet, hunger is more powerful than war. It kills silently, invisibly, and forever. The question is not whether we can help. The question is whether we will. International, the children of Gaza do not have time. They need food, medicine, and hope, now. Because every child lost to malnutrition is not just Gaza's loss, it is humanity's loss. If you believe their story deserves to be heard, share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Empire Files, where we uncover the truths the world cannot ignore.